Stonehenge by D.W. Denzella. As sudden a state of mind, the road, we are driving empire into a dirt lot. Around us, like weekends, stand unhued trucks parked like a symmetrical in the moonlight. 1 foot out of the car, I see a truck windshield gleaming religion. The wipers very still. You and I run towards the same one and climb bumper and fender to see inside. The seatless interior is decorated with cave paintings and calendar. I'd trade running boards to search other for fingerprints. A bat, a sandwich. Back on the dirt, I am puzzled by the lack of objects. I stand in the truck formation, throwing stones at the tires and calling you. From a fender you answer, running. For a moment we are throwing incomprehensively. Then, momental truck radiates are saying, Dolan, Dolan. Pointing to the sky, they are horoscopes. The weather, half truths better than quarters. Together we listen like sentries, studying intent in their shadows and confessions. I read license plates and the year of make for each vehicle, trying for identification, trying to make the memory bleed, finding the centuries-old wound of survival. Stonehenge. The great stones you moved from far from your home. 100 miles you walked or rode. Purposes unknown. Your edifice still stands, years from construction. They balance and boggle, confounding deduction. Stonehenge. Stonehenge. Gaunt on the cloudy plain stand the great stones, dwarfed in vast reach of the sky of their own. At the measures of earth within its clouds hung care. Dumb stands the circle as on a god's stair, but chattering with horses up from the valley, with the horses and horsemen at a trot galley. Dragging the limbered guns, youth comes riding, easy sits, mettlesome horses boarding. Fast comes the twinkling hooves, light wheels and guns invading the uplands and sweep past the stones. Giant those shapes now. Over them tower time's dark stature, over youth's fleetful hour. Ribs of demormonized earth, guard what you may. The immortals also pass but not stay. Stonehenge.
An aeroplane at Stonehenge. We stood at Stonehenge as the evening fell. A mist had gathered and the reddened sun glowed like an Altair fire upon the edge of Salisbury Plain, the aged stones, to whom are thousands of years of fear and hope, of war and peace, where but as yesterday, merged into the shadows, the solemn night. The mystery, the burden of great time, allowed us to silence, and then, from the heart of the aged, wanted stillness sprang and grew, torrent, throbbing of an aeroplane, and over our druid world the marvel sped and vanished. With the breaking of the spell, our thoughts turn to gradually perfecting Of this, the century's new gift to man, with its ruthless toll of human life, and suddenly, the place in which we stood grew people with strange forms. A priest was there, with a naked blade, and prone before him lay a victim on whose pallid face was writ the passion of a willing sacrifice, and spirit unto shrouded spirit spake, I give ye gain, but shall it always be? That life must take its wage of life in men. Must die that man may win the goal he seeks. Stonehenge.
After the cries have died away beneath the druid knife, the dead man had no more to say, until in me he woke to life. The mother came to claim her own, the witch to cut the dead man's thumb. The moonlight fell upon the stone and wove a spell to keep it Dutch. To Stonehenge now I bring my heart, as he was brought so long ago. I'll slay it here, then depart, and none shall know the way I go. Scene.